Bane of the purple bite.
Bane
of
of the
purple
bite.
Bane of the purple bite.
Bane of the purple bite.
Welcome to Threats from Mirkwood, the Maiden of the Purple Bite. I am your lore master, Garrett. We are playing Free League Publishing's The One Ring 2nd Edition. But we are playing in Classic Cubicle 7 First Edition One Rings campaign, The Darkening of Mirkwood by Gareth Ryder Harnahan. And right now we are taking a little side quest away from the main campaign, but it allows for that. That's what makes it so wonderful. We are taking a side quest to break out the Emmy award-winning Moria book. Hooray!
Yay!
Side quest roll.
So let's begin by introducing our players, starting with Tolak.
Hello, I'm Mary, and I play Tolak of Beleriand, or Tolfuin, a dark elf descended from Ale. And, he's pretty good with a long-hafted axe, but he's not so great on courtesy.
And Fior.
Hello everyone, this is George. I am playing Fior, the dwarf of the north. I've got a shiny toe ring that I like to flash, but only to the ladies. And there aren't that many ladies around, so I sometimes turn goat, but that's just kind of what a dwarf does.
Cool. And we have a new player. We have Rathar. Rathar, tell us about your character.
Hi, I'm Rathar. I am Beorning. I am very wary of the shadow and the growing shadow that is upon us. And I am looking for a group to protect.
Well, you found a group to protect. That's perfect. Just watch my toe ring and it's all good.
We're gonna have to make a place for him in the lineup of scout, guide, lookout, hunter, blah blah blah.
We'll get to that once we get to travel.
Mm-hmm.
We have Heartspear will be in later tonight. He's got some training, and unfortunately, Varen will be out for the session.
So Varen's post for tonight.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about why we are in Moria. Former adventuring party from the company of the whiskey drinking bear Lorith recruited the group to go into Moria to go hunting the dread super troll What was the troll's name? Mormog. So they were going after the Mormog. Mormog is very dangerous, is that he's very smart and he's very charismatic, so he has rallied a lot of trolls to be organized to fight for the shadow, and has been a very big threat to the Rangers.
Nothing more dangerous than a smart troll.
So he has been was recently recruited into Moria to be the right-hand bodyguard of Malik One-Eye, the leader of the orcs of Moria. So, you on your way to go in to meet with Lorith, you found out that a hobbit that used to run a tavern on the edge of Mirkwood, Dodinas Brandybuck, had been captured by the Dunlendings. The Dunlendings are a northern tribe of slavers that are constantly at war with the Beornings. So Rathar, you would know a lot about them. There's a lot of fight of attitudes that Beorn is not taking the threat serious enough, and many of his people are falling into the slaver nets of my words are just slipping away today. falling into the nets of the other people to the north. One of the people that got captured was Dodinas Brandybuck, and he was given over to the orcs to be taken into Moria to be a slave there. So you are going also with the second mission to rescue Dodinas Brandybuck. You traveled through several of the Dworodelf, which is the New York City of Moria, and saw a lot of the sights there, and found a place of learning where you've uncovered some maps that guided you in your quest, and you were able to easily get to Malik One-Eye. You slew Mormog, you slew Malik One-Eye, and you headed on out to the Endless Stair, which leads to the Mines of Moria to rescue Dodinas. And as you descended down into there, the group found overwhelming opposition at the gates that leads into the mine in the room in the cavern that is known as the Cavern of Endless Stars, because of all of the minerals glistening in the ceiling of this cavern. We begin not with the Bane of the Purple Bite, but we begin it in the slave pits in the mines of Moria, where we have a Beorning who has been tasked with adding pepper and salt to the body of a dead hobbit who is strapped to a spit and is being roasted to be fed to the orc guards. And that is where we find Rathar. There is a two goblin chefs with meat cleavers and Chef Boyardee hats.
He's on the spit?
No, it's not
No,
Dodinas. There were other hobbits.
Okay.
And they go, "More pepper! More pepper!" They like more pepper on this. What do you do?
I approach. So I'm assuming, how many people are there other than the cooks?
There are just the two chefs in this chamber. It's basically this cave.
Okay. I look around for any implements that I could use, weapon-wise.
Sure, make an awareness roll for your first roll.
Hey.
All right. So that would be like my 12-sided and how many pips I have for
Yes, that's how many
awareness.
six-sided you roll.
That is a 14.
And is that a success versus your TN?
Which TN do I use?
That's your strength.
Oh, my strength. It is not. It's one short. No, but it's like I just the skills though. I just use the pips for awareness, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Now
Yep.
you have a resource called Hope, and you can spend Hope to add extra D6s and turn failure into successes. Do you wish to spend a point of hope?
So would bad things happen? I assume if you run out of hope.
If you run out of hope, then you have a chance of becoming miserable and having a Boromir breakdown.
Yeah, it's sort of
Okay,
like
I'll try a hope. Why not?
in, Star
All right, roll
Wars
another
as
D6.
vampire.
All right. So now I had a success.
You got a success. You see a meat cleaver underneath a tarp on where they had been butchering the hobbit.
Okay. So I kind of make it look like I'm reaching for the pepper, but I'm definitely with my offhand I'm reaching for the pepper, but my good hand I'm reaching for the cleaver.
Sure, make a stealth throw.
And okay. probably not going to be successful here, but we'll give it a shot.
Choose a point of hope, or you can spend even 2 points of hope to get 2 dice.
Do we have any?
Okay. Do these regenerate after each adventure?
After each adventure, you can choose activities to refresh your hope.
Yeah, hope
So
doesn't
there's,
regenerate all that easy. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So I shouldn't be burning through it right now.
Crazy. Well, you know,
There
you
is
just
a
started,
party.
so you're at full
There is
hope.
there is party hope too,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can
he's
use.
not in the party.
He's not in the party yet.
Wait, can I
Oh, he's
ask
not.
something to
Yeah.
clarify? Right? Is that hobbit dead, or he's alive on
He's
the spit?
dead.
And haven't... Okay, because they wouldn't.
Oh, it's
butcher him
dead.
Before he was on the spit, you wouldn't, because then he wouldn't stay on the spit.
That's true.
As a cooking person, I have to tell you that
Okay.
he might. I mean, he might be. They might have slit his throat and put him, but they might not, because the meat would be more tender if he's alive when he's doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he dropped dead. They killed him because he couldn't work anymore, and now they're cooking him.
Okay, that's fine. That's terrible, but yeah.
I you know what? I'm not even going to care about the stealth roll, so I'm not going to burn any more help. But so they catch me doing whatever I'm doing.
The 2 goblins turn and catch you going for the meat cleaver. Bear boy, what are you doing, bear boy? Behave yourself, or I will break out the flog again.
So what's
And I say, I need to carve off a piece to be able to test if it really needs more pepper. You guys aren't the best cooks.
Make a riddle roll.
That's a TN.
And I compare against my strength. Is that what I do?
No, that one's against wits.
Okay, yeah, I didn't make it. I'm not that
Bear
good a
boy thinks
roller.
goblins are stupid. Goblins are smart, very smart, and they like pepper. And they start closing in on you with the meat cleaver. What do you do?
I guess I go after him.
All right, what stance do you want to take? You want to take forward, where you get an extra die, but they get an extra die against you? Do you want open, which is balanced, or do you want defensive, because you are going against 2-to-1 odds?
I'm gonna do defensive.
Defensive, good call. So you subtract 1 die from your attack. We'll say you have 2 dice for this roll.
Okay.
And you can spend hope if you like.
I thought you said so. That's where we see the Beorning. So we're not really here yet.
You're not. You're on the other side of
Okay.
this area.
Okay. You can.
We're getting pummeled.
I rolled a hit.
Yeah. Any
Nice.
tangoos? Any 6s?
1-6.
So you are going to do damage. We'll say that a meat cleaver does 4 points of damage. Plus, what is your strength?
My strength is 5. My base strength is 5.
Okay, so that does 9 points of damage. Tell me how you kill a goblin.
I chop it straight down the middle and throw 1/2 towards the other golem.
The goblin is going to think about what's to do as it sees you lumbering over toward it. And he is going to make an athletics roll to try to run through your legs in order to alert the guards. He gets a 12-sided die. I would say he has about a 2 dice for his athletics. He's a nimble little guy.
I'm pretty athletic too. I got 2 dice.
You want to try to catch him?
Sure, or chop him. One of the two.
All right. You can
Stop
make
with my
either an
cleaver.
athletics roll to catch him, or you can make an attack roll, just like before, to chop him.
I'll do the attack roll.
Okay, go for it.
I didn't make it that time.
Okay, he did. He ran through, and he is running through the chambers where there are many sleeping slaves, or those that are in the fetal position crying, and they are running toward the dwarven quarter of the barracks for the slaves. What do you do?
I chase after him, full speed.
Make an athletics roll to see if you can catch him.
And what do I have to compare it to? Strength?
Yes, strength.
So I'm learning that the odds are not that great that I'm going to make my rolls with as a youngster. So yeah, so I didn't quite have enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta use that hope if you really want to make something happen.
Especially as the
All right, so I'll use some of the hope. I'm going to use 2 hope to add 2 dice.
There you go.
Or can I add like one at a time, or how does that work?
You gotta choose them all at one moment.
All right, I'm going to use 2 dice,
Okay.
and I definitely make it, and I have a 6.
You gotta catch it. You get a 6. You have caught the goblin. You've lifted him off the ground, and he is grappled. He is going to respond by trying to intimidate you to put him down. He has 1 die for this because he is not very intimidating.
Yeah.
That is a 6. That is a horrible failure. And Rathar, what do you do?
I slit his throat with a cleaver.
You slit his throat with the cleaver. What do you do next?
So am I around with the other slaves?
Let me pull up my map to review what the mines look like. You are in a speed branch off from the cavern of the Den of Forgotten Stars. Off in the side passages are where the barracks are. And you are in the slave quarters, which are number 5. So you are heading toward the dwarf quarters. And if you cut through the dwarf quarters, you can get to the orc quarters, because they enslave orcs too. And then you can get to the Den of Forgotten Stars, which leads to the exits.
Okay. Is there anyone that looks like they want to join me in my escape?
Well, not in the hallway so far.
Okay, so I'll go through the dwarf to the. I'll go through the dwarven passages first.
You see,
making my way out, but trying to see if there's, anybody that wants to join me, and also being aware of guards and such.
There are 5 dwarves, and they are standing in a circle. And they are chanting to themselves, kind of almost speaking in tongues. And there are minerals, shiny little gems, not worth anything, but shiny still. And they are levitating in the middle of their circle as they perform their ritual. Make an insight roll.
And this is under your heart, Tian. Your heart, Tian. The big.
I am successful.
They believe they are serving Durin. They believe that the dwarves are still ruling over Moria, and they are workers in the Mines of Moria serving the greater dwarven community. They have no grasp of what is really happening to them.
All right, so I do not interact with them. I just move on.
You move on through there, move down around, twist lines.
What have they been smoking?
Just stress.
Durin's been dead a long damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you showing a different map, Garrett, or you're just on the main one?
I'm just on using my book.
Oh.
And you get to a room where there are a group of orcs They don't even have cots here, just piles of straw on the ground. There's a lot of smell of filth as they use their straw for as bathrooms as well as beds.
Multi-purpose straw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I'm eating.
And there is one orc who has one leg. And he looks up at you with a look of hoping for mercy. What do you do?
Is he bound, or what's his situation?
He's lying on a pile of straw.
I ask him, do you need help?
Aye, son, I do. I heard the goblins say that I am destined to be in the stew tomorrow. They don't think a peg-legged orc can earn his keep in the mines.
If you follow me, I am trying to get my way out. Do you want to come?
Grunthorn never shrunk away from a challenge before, and he never will. And he offers you a cup that he's been drinking from. It smells very foul.
I say, I am not thirsty right now, but I'm honored that you offered. I want to focus on getting out of here.
Okay, brother. I'll focus on that. But first I'm going to focus on making my mind a little more pliable. And he chugs it. And this kind of would take, remove paint. He puts on his peg leg and joins you. And you head out to the Den of Forgotten Stars. There is 2 doors, one to the left and one to the right. Which door do you go through?
I asked the orc, do you have any knowledge of these doors? What they lead to?
One of them leads to where they take all the ores and the treasures that are taken out of here. The other leads to Shagram's office. Shagram is the slave master of the Black Barbican, and he is known as the Merry Fellow. Unlike the other orcs, he is always smiling, and he laughs when he whips the slaves.
He enjoys his work.
And there's no signage, there's no...
You can make it.
Well, I'm going to pick right. I got a 50-50 shot.
Pick right.
Yeah.
You open to the right. Let's go to this pile of paper.
Chagrin's motto: if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life.
Chagrin also wants to overthrow Malik, so he'll think you're great. This is where all the ore has been brought before going up the endless stair. There is 500 treasure in gold. However, it will take 5 characters making 100 trips to carry it out of Moria.
You're not here for money.
What do you do?
I'm looking to get out. So I'm assuming I don't have a lot of clothing, so I may grab a couple coins and put in my pocket, but I'm not looking to...
Okay, you grab 2 treasure.
Say that again?
You have 2 treasure. They don't count things in gold or as coins. It's all abstracted in this game.
All right. And I'm assuming there's a path out from there, so because they're storing it there to move up.
There is kind of a garage door. It is closed.
Does it appear locked?
It does not appear locked.
So I try to open it.
You open it, And you hear a voice booming say, "You have nice manners for a thief." And you see a dragon sprawled out in front of you with smoke coming out of its nostrils. And a goblin dressed as a hobbit standing in front of him, holding a short sword. You realize that they are putting on a play here for the orcs that are assigned to this duty.
It's a real dragon?
It's not a real dragon. It's
Okay.
It's metal.
Okay.
And there is a stairway that leads up to a walkway, or you can try to cut across the stage. What do you do?
I'll take the stairwell.
You take the stairwell, and you show up on this map. Den of Forgotten Stars. Here we go. Oh no, it's this one outside the story. Here we go. You are right here. Let's copy your orc friend and put him right here. And we'll put a green dot on him to show he's different from the other orcs. And across the way, you see the tower that leads out, and the stairway that leads down, and the portcullis that leads back into this area. And behind the portcullis, you see a human ranger, a dwarf, and an elf with dark hair.
A tall elf with long dark hair and black matte armor.
So tall, dark, and handsome.
Yes.
What do you do?
Dark eyes, dark heart, baby.
Yeah.
I move towards the tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh, you don't want short, pudgy, and
Yeah,
hairy?
I'm not into toe rings.
Wow.
You guys
Right.
come over to here. You rush over to here. And your group, Fior and Tolak, you hear the sound of footsteps coming from above you. What do you do?
Look up.
You look up and you see a Beorning in rags, coins falling out of his loincloth, and a peg-legged orc running behind him.
Say, "Oi, put that thing away!"
I heft my long shafted axe and I say, "Stop. Are you friends or foe?" And I look at the orc in the eyes.
The orc goes, "I'm whatever you want me to be. But that doesn't result in that axe coming into my head."
I am friend.
Sit here. Sorry. George, carry on.
What'd you say, George?
Oh, I said, "Put that thing away." He said things are falling out of it.
The loincloth, things are falling out of the loincloth. I knew you'd hear that. And I
We're
said,
not here for that.
What are you seeking?
I am seeking to escape this or harm the people here because they have been enslaved us.
That they have. So you've been enslaved. Do you know of Dodinas?
You do. You know of a halfling by the name of Dodinas.
Dodinas.
He has been kept recently in. Why can't I remember names today? It's just a weird day. She's in Shagram's office,
Did you take her
being
there?
used basically as a personal assistant.
She? I thought
He.
it was he.
I said he.
Okay, you said she.
He.
She's in Shanghai. Okay. So, do you know of Dodinas?
Yes, I do.
Where is he being held? We have come to rescue him.
Well, I forgot what you just said, George. I apologize.
He is
But
in
just said,
Shagram's office.
put that stuff away. You got things falling out of your trousers.
We got Laura
Yeah.
with us too.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to keep it all together here, man.
You're hanging above us, is what I heard.
I look at the orc and I say, you can travel with us, but one false move and you'll have no legs left.
That's fair.
Whatever you wish, my lord.
But you said it was in Shangra's office. Is that what you said?
Shagram's office, yeah.
Yeah. So I can lead you there. We passed by the office on the way here. So if you want to follow us, we can go back in.
Okay,
But you gotta help us get back out.
I pull out a spare cloak from my backpack and say, please, dress yourself. You may take damage otherwise.
And do you have a weapon?
I'll dress myself.
Can you use this?
I'm not used to being in the company of beautiful women.
Oh, he's Tolak is a man, by the way.
Ah, okay. Well,
Well,
beautiful man.
Laura thinks she's hot.
Yeah. Did
Ranger.
what weapons are you proficient with?
Spear and bow.
Perfect. I will hand you a spear.
All right.
All right. And we probably even have a spare bow from what we've picked up,
Yeah,
yes?
you've picked up plenty of
give
weapons.
we have plenty of weapons, so we give you a bow as well.
You have a shield. I'm good with the shield as well.
Yeah. And we give the orc a shield.
Yep.
But I'm not giving him a weapon yet. He's just going to have...
I gave him a weapon.
That's fine. You can give him a weapon. If he makes one false move, I'm going to slice and dice him into tiny, tiny little pieces and throw him in that stew he's trying to avoid. But I don't know that yet. But...
Oh, I gave Arathmar a weapon. I didn't give the orc a weapon.
That's what I mean. Okay.
I'm growling at the orc.
Lead us to Shogun's office. Shogun?
Shagram.
Shogun?
Yes.
Okay.
So I go back the way we came, which is back to the path and then down the stairwell.
Yep.
Do we see anything that makes for a good staff on the way? You know, a pole, a piece of stout
Sure,
wood?
there's like flagpoles with signs of Malik One Eye on it.
I'll give it to Pegleg and say, this is to help you move faster.
Okay, thank you. I need everybody to make a stealth roll. Need 3 successes out of the group in order to do it. Any Tengus count as extra successes.
Wait, don't we have, like... wouldn't the scout be doing the stealth? Because they're scouting, right?
No, actually, Rathar did the scouting already. He knows the way, so
Okay.
there's no scouting necessary.
So
it's
the
just
guide would make the stealth roll for the party, right?
No.
Damn it. I'm trying desperately. That's all right. I can make this 10. I will. All right. So as long as 3 of us do it, and don't forget, Lorith gets to.
I will
Yeah, you can use party hope if it's needed.
So what is the is it wits or is it strength that I'm rolling against?
So yeah, whatever the stat is that you're rolling like stealth, you look in the column you're in to the TN right above.
Got it. Now I understand. Yep.
I made
Now
it.
I got it.
And that's the one you're
I made
rolling
it
against.
10 days.
I didn't give Lorith any stealth.
What? She has great stealth.
I'll give her 3.
Yeah. You better. I think she had originally 4. But at least 3. Can't strip my former character of all her glories, damn it.
She failed.
Well, I
Oh.
succeeded. Who
Good.
else succeeded?
Fior got a Gandalf.
Okay,
That's a
I'll count
success.
that as 2 successes even. So
Oh,
you are
nice.
able to make it.
Yeah, does the, what about the orc?
Orc doesn't have to roll if you've got 3 successes.
I know, but it was just funny to see if an orc with a peg leg would make his stealth roll.
I'll give him 1 die of stealth.
He probably gets an extra die because he's an orc. I mean, he's not going to get called out.
He got a 12. He failed, but he did it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you cut
It
there.
makes a little sound.
There is the room to the library that leads to the treasure, and there is the room that leads toward Shagmar's office. Which door do you choose?
We're going to the office.
Go to the office.
Yeah.
You enter
I
a
don't know, the
10-foot square room with a pedestal holding a locked chest.
Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, George.
I said the treasure smells good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're in a
My eyes.
10-foot room with a pedestal holding a locked chest. Across the way is a closed iron door. Next to the closed door is the skeleton of a one-handed goblin. Its existing hand is extended. 4 keys sit on the palm of its hand. On each side of the box is a painting of a goblin hand. The first has 1 finger, the second has 2, the third 3, and the fourth 5. Each key has 1, 2, 3, and 5 teeth on them. What do you do?
Everybody make a riddle roll.
Okay. I'll use a
I'm going to use a point of party hope for this because I have shitty riddles. Is that right?
same here.
Sure.
So there you go.
I have
Right
favorite and riddle. Oh, all right, another Gandalf.
Oh, sweet. I did not make it even with the extra. I missed it by 2.
So Fior's knew this riddle. His grandma taught him this one. The key with 1 tooth goes into the lock next to the picture of the goblin with 1 finger. 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, 5 goes to 5.
Okay.
They all got to be turned at the same time.
There's enough of us to turn them, right?
There is,
Okay.
including the
Okay.
orc.
Now we count from 3, 2, 1, go!
And the door opens.
All right.
I'll take point.
Okay.
Because I have good armor, you know. And perception?
No, you don't need to roll perception.
Okay.
This is a library with shelves of scrolls. A large orc sits at the desk drawing on a small scroll. This is Shagrar, the merry fellow. He is working on a plan to kill Malik's bodyguard, Mormog. And he looks at you and says, "Shh. Brilliance has come to my mind." And he starts whistling as he starts scribbling on the scroll.
But didn't we already kill Mama?
You did?
Yes. I say, are you Shugrin?
I am Shagram, the merry fellow.
And what do you here?
I am in charge of the mines.
We seek someone from your mines. You will
Oh.
release him to us. And if you do so, we will let you live.
Well, if I did that, Malik would cut my hand off. So I'm not going to do that.
You don't need to
Pretty-
worry about Malik anymore.
What do you mean I don't have to worry about
Didn't we already
Malik?
kill him?
Yeah.
We've dispatched him. Along with Mormeg.
Mormeg is dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Malik is dead?
Yes.
Didn't you just say that?
If you do not give us the prisoner we want, you can be dead too.
Excuse me. He climbs a ladder.
No. I shoot him as he goes up the ladder with an arrow.
Okay.
Because he turns his back to do it. So
He does.
boom.
Make your ranged attack.
Wait a minute. He
Where,
says,
where are you
"Excuse me."
shooting
He
at?
says, "Excuse me,"
Where are you going?
to tell my men the good news.
Okay, we shoot him.
Okay, you shoot him.
Volleys. Don't mess with me, fucker.
Stay where you are.
This is an opening volley. Everybody can make a free ranged attack without declaring stances.
Ooh, that D12 score sucks. So I'm not getting edge on it.
So what? This is my first combat. So what do I roll here?
You will roll a d12 plus a number of 6s equal to your ranking in bows.
Or spear.
Got it.
If you want to use
Spear.
a spear.
Yeah, if you can throw the spear, if you
Or
want to
range.
throw it.
But this is
I guess I
opening
could roll the spear.
I made it no tangus.
I hit and I got one of the 6s.
All right. So what is the damage on your bow?
Hey.
1 second.
I shot first.
The damage on my bow is 4,
4, and you said 5 for your.
and I have the fell ability, so injury plus 2.
Okay, that's for if it would be. Was that a 10 on the feet die on the 12-sided?
It was a 7, and then I rolled 2 die.
Because that ability comes into play if you roll a 10 or a Gandalf on the feet die.
Ah, okay. Did not know that.
So
Okay.
that is 9 points of damage to him. Mary, what'd you get? What's your damage?
I'm burning a hole in you with my eyes.
Yes, I understand.
5.
5, okay, that's 15 points of damage. He's still up. Feor, how'd you do?
Did you say
I did not. I did not throw a spear. I shouted for him to hold and do not move.
Whoa.
You do not move.
And what about Lorith?
And
She's got
Laura.
a startling bow skill, and she also has spear, but she'd probably use her bow.
She will use her bow. She has bows. 5 dice.
Yeah. She's a killer queen.
That's a 23. That's a success. No Tengus.
No Tengus.
No Tengus.
Sure.
Does 3 points of damage.
No injury.
No injury. Shagrum is still up. He climbs
What?
up onto the tower.
Does the orc do anything? He doesn't throw.
He doesn't stop.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
he
have a
could-
weapon.
He has a.
He didn't
He
stop.
has a staff I gave him. He could throw it like a spear.
He'll use that for melee.
Okay,
He's not
that's
gonna
fine.
throw that.
I'm just saying. All right.
He climbs out of the room onto the tower.
Damn it. I guess we have to follow him.
Okay.
I'll follow him, and before I go up, I will have a bow on the string.
You have a bow on the string. Sure.
Yeah.
Are you going?
I'm assuming my spear fell down after it hit him, or did it stick in him?
Evens or odds?
Even.
It fell.
Okay, so I grab it before I go up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pissed, so I'm going first.
You go up first.
And also that way, if anybody does any whatever, I'll take the first damage.
He is waiting for you. He whips at you with his. He spends 2 hate to go first and count on this round,
Okay.
and he is going to spend an extra hate to add an extra die to his whip ability.
Wait a minute. I had an attack, and I hit him before, right?
Yeah.
So he's lost 1 point of hate
Okay. So
Just
he's
so
down
you
1
know
point of
that-
hate now.
because I have Elvish Gleam of Wrath.
That's a 13 to hit you.
No, not even close.
So the whip hit strikes the ground beneath next to you, and you see him smiling at you as he is holding his whip. What do you do?
I sweep out my axe instead.
Okay.
And I hit him.
Go for it.
And I am so PO'd. It's not just blue fire on the edges of my axe. It's practically sparking off there. Oh, come on. This is a shitty fucking roll. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Thank goodness those two Tengus hit me. Alright. 22 with 2 Tengus. Yeah, that makes it. My TN is.
Yeah,
14.
that's damage plus 2 times your strength.
Yeah. That is 7 is 19, and he loses 3 points of hate.
Yeah, he had like 2 points left. He falls dead into the courtyard, and all of the orcs in the courtyard look up at you, shocked.
And gasp.
Yeah? What do you do? To the whole group, as the whole group's there now.
How many?
Let's zoom out and take a look.
Do you need
Proud.
to make an awareness roll?
There are 14 orcs, 2 wargs, and a troll.
Oh, son of a pup. What's this? What is this? You said a courtyard?
Courtyard. They were putting on a play in the courtyard.
Oh, they're actors. They should be easy to take down. No, I say, I jump up with an arrow on the string and say, orcs, wargs, trolls, as I down to my fellows as I go up.
So you're
And I run out and I shout, Shagrum is dead. Mormog is dead. Malik is dead. You will all be dead or flee from this place now.
Nice.
Trying to do a
If the
aw.
peg-leg orc chooses to take Shagrum's weapon off him, I will turn a blind eye to it, as long as he helps us.
the pig leg guy, Gorlock, calls out to the orcs. Yeah, they really did kill him. They're badass.
So I'm assuming I can't shoot a volley now that I'm up, even though they're shocked.
You can make an awe roll.
Oh, well, I shall do that. I am an elf after all.
Can I do an all roll too?
You know.
Can Fior do an all roll as well?
Certainly.
What's an owl roll? What's that?
Awe roll, that's...
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Oh shit!
I grab his whip, and then I get to my full Beorning form,
I
and
completely
I
did not make it.
succeed on an owl roll, with a 6.
You did not...
I got an Eye of Sauron.
Oh. But I have a success with a Tengu as well. When you roll a 6, it's a Tengu.
When a Gandalf would have been very primo. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was successful with 1 6.
Successful with 1-6. So they are going to lose... All the orcs are going to lose a point of hate.
I also succeeded with the Tengu. Fior. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you both succeeded.
What about
So,
Lorith?
yeah, that kills all their hate.
And what about Lorith?
Lorith is enjoying the show. She's eating some limbus and watching this.
Thanks,
Munching
Lorith.
popcorn, so to speak.
She's making out with Heartspear. It's all good.
Yeah, it is.
So they've lost all their hate. They do not want to fight. The troll orders the wargs to come up the stairs with him, and they are going to charge. So the wargs go to the battle ramparts.
So we should be able to get volleys then.
The troll climbs on top of this building and is going to make an athletics roll to climb up. That is a Gandalf. He falls through the building.
Should we be out here shouting at them?
Up, you're on the roof of the top of this turret over here.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'll pop back over there then.
How far does he fall?
He didn't fall very far. He's like 12 feet tall.
He's just embarrassed as shit.
Yeah, he's like, his head's sticking out of this storage shed.
Yeah, I figured Tolok failed in his role, to awe. He was like, ha ha ha, and then he went.
I'm laughing at the troll.
Alright, now it's time to choose stances. Tolok, what stance you want?
Alright, what's coming at us? 14.
2 wargs and a troll.
2 wargs and a troll? The troll gets up and comes at us?
He's going to, but he's not going to get to you on this round.
Oh, I'm totally going, forward.
Forward. Alright, Fior, what stance?
Yep, Fior does his normal defensive.
Defensive, okay. Rathar, what stance do you want to choose?
I'm kind of protector, so I'm assuming that I should do like either a defensive stance or open stance. What do you?
You can do rearward and use your bow too.
All right, I'll do the rearward and use my bow.
Okay. Lorith always goes open. She'll go after you because it's easier for me to pay attention to it that way. So let's put books over here. So Tolok, it's your turn.
I'm here. What comes at me?
Nothing is coming at you. There's a troll you can jump on top of if you really want to, or you can run across the across the ramparts to get to the wargs.
Oh, I'm gonna jump on top of the troll and get behind his neck and start.
Make an athletics roll.
Oh, yes. I have always wanted to do this. Do I get the extra thing because I'm forward?
Yeah.
With the athletics?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. That's good. I made it, no Tengus.
Alright, so I'm going to give you 2 extra dice for your attack as you have momentum from the downward strike to hit him.
I'm gonna need some extra d6. Because I only have 6 here. You said 2 extra die?
Yes.
2. I need
There
2.
you go. You have 2 extra d6s.
Alright. Using my crazy long hafted axe. Oh, I got a Gandalf. Nice. I got a Tengu. I got a Tengu. I got a 3. I got a Tengu. I got a 3. I got a 1. I got a 2. The little ones don't count. Well, I made it with a Gandalf and 3 Tengus.
Alright. He definitely takes a wound. He failed his protection test.
Injury.
Yeah, he failed it.
He failed it?
Yeah.
What did he get?
He got like a 7.
Yeah.
And that's damage plus 3 times your strength.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. $25.
25 points of damage. That's nice.
Well, that's what happens when you're rolling 8 dice and 3 of them are Tingus.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta crit.
So you are on ground level now. Covered in troll blood.
Am I ground level?
Yeah, you're on ground level now.
Why?
Because you had to jump down to get onto the troll. The troll fell down.
But I'm on him.
You were on him, but now you're on the ground after you hit him with the strike.
Why would I?
Because you don't have like a saddle to ride him on. You have to go down.
Okay. Fair enough.
Feor?
You said Lorith is going open, so she probably goes before me.
Yeah, but she's going to go after all of you guys just to make it easy for me.
All right. Well, I will jump down and swing my axe at him as well. I'm going to leap off. You want me to do an athletics check first?
Yes, please.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. 14, 15, just make it.
All right. Give you 2 extra dice for your downward strike.
All right. Awesome. All right. Here we go. 2 Tengu. 12, 16, 10, 26, 28, and 2 Tengu, but no edge.
All right. 28 damage
So
plus 2 times your strength.
I am raging, so I will do 9 plus my virtues force, 13 plus 10, 23 damage as I come pounding down with my axe.
All right, Rathar, it is up to you. What do you want to do? There's the troll.
Well, I'm assuming that I'm in the. I have to do the volley. That's my option, correct?
Right. But you have the choice of going after the troll or after the wargs.
I'm going to shoot. No one's really going after the wargs, so I'm going to shoot at the wargs.
Okay.
I like that choice.
Wargs.
And I hit.
All right.
Cool. Any Tengus?
No.
Okay, so what is your damage with the bow? 4?
3.
3. Okay. He takes the damage. And Lorith will join you in making ranged attacks against the wargs. With the bow, she has 5 dice. 3, 4, 5. She got a Gandalf and a Tengu.
Nice.
Wow.
So that is going to be a protection test for the warg. The warg, I don't think he's going to do well on a protection test. He has 1 die. No, he failed. That warg is dead.
Go Lorith. And everybody. She wasn't
This
the
guy
only
How much
is-
damage did
finished
you
them
do?
off, yeah.
I'm just curious. Like, so how much damage? What's her base damage? I'm just
Her
curious.
base damage, the bow base damage is 3, and she has a strength of 7, so that would be a 10 points of damage. That would have been if the piercing blow hadn't automatically killed the warg.
Got it.
This warg will get up to about here as it's charging the ramparts. On the next round, it'll start climbing the tower. The troll. Yeah, he's
Climbing?
got... yeah, because it's could run up a little ramp along the side of the tower. The troll. He hates dwarves. He's got to go against the dwarf.
Of course, I laughed at him.
do this, though. He'll spend a point of hate. Everybody make a...
Oh. Yeah. The troll lost 4 points of hate.
4 points, okay.
4 points. One for the successful attack, and one for each tango.
Alright, he's still at 6. He spends another one. For Tolok and Fior, make a Valor test for me.
Alright. Uh, 15 and 3 is 18. I succeed.
Okay.
Whoops, I dropped my dice.
19.
That's okay. All right. Thank God. I made it with the tango.
Nice.
Is that all you got?
That would have given you 2 points of shadow, and you would not have been able to spend hope while he still lives.
Ooh.
That was his action. These orcs, yeah, they don't like seeing all the blood from their friends. They're gonna run away.
Perfect.
These orcs will join combat. This orc will join combat next round.
What about Pegleg?
Yeah, he can't. There's nobody in melee, and he doesn't have the speed to get down to anybody on this turn. New stances. Tolok?
Where are we on the with regard? I'm next to the troll, right?
Yes.
So I guess I'm forward.
Forward.
I will go open.
Open. Rathar, what stance would you like?
So the warg will be on top of us this round.
At the end of this round, the warg will be able to engage with you.
And so this is my first time. So to me, it's like defensive stance is kind of because I'm going to try to protect the party on the tower.
Okay. Defensive is good for Warden. And
So you'll flip
Gorlock
over.
will go with defensive too.
Yeah, you'll flip over to your spear then.
Is Lorith going balls out?
No, she stays open. It
Okay.
makes it easier for me. Tolok, you are first.
All right. I'm going to try and hit extra hard. So I'm going to spend a point of my own hope
Oh my goodness.
to get me an extra die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need this. Yeah, baby. And hit. I'm using it two-handed as before. And we have injury.
Ooh, all right.
Let's hope I can make. Good. I can go finally. All right. I made it with one Tengu.
He got a 19 on his protection test.
Nope. That wouldn't even work if I was two-handed or one-handed using it. So he
Tell me how you kill the troll.
He after my attack, after his fall and my attack and my jumping on him and attacking him, right? He starts to get up and I hack so deep and so hard into his chest, my axe, flaming blue, chill, cold, and lethal, and I just knock it right in and carve his heart into pieces with it. And he sputters and reaches out one massive hand, and then it drops on the ground and shakes the ground next to me. And he's expired, baby.
Cool. Fior.
All right. Fior sees the troll falling to the ground. He runs over the troll, hops up on top of the troll, and then he jumps and attacks the dragon.
The dragon is a toy.
I know.
Okay.
It looks fun though.
Sure. You shatter the dragon.
Okay.
Evens or odds?
I want to roll the kill. The Gandalf, I totally obliterated into the little pieces.
You obliterate it. But
Okay.
Evens or odds?
Evens.
Okay. You do not rupture the boiler that's in there that's producing the steam.
Okay. I've destroyed another dragon. Look at me. I've destroyed a 10 dragon.
All right.
I'm standing with my foot on it. It's disassembled body.
The performance is over, people.
Yes.
We still have a bunch of orcs running away from us.
They're gone.
And one and at work.
There's one warg and one orc. And Rothar, it's your turn.
So, what can I do from the defensive stand? Do I have to wait till the warg gets there, or?
No, you can go up to him. He's within range.
Okay, well, I do stabby with my spear.
Nice.
Okay.
And I hit with one Tengu.
Nice. Damage plus strength?
It is 9 damage.
9 damage. He's still up, but he's looking a mess. Laura's turn. She will take a sniping attack at the orc who's gonna rush up after them.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't sing our battle songs. We screwed up.
No.
That's a 19. That'll hit. That does 3 points of damage to the orc soldier. He's got a bunch more hit points than that.
George, did you forget I set everybody a challenge to write a song for this session?
So I spun one up really fast. It's not the best, but it'll do.
All right.
Cool. And coming out of the shadows is reinforcements.
Oh. What kind of reinforcements?
There is a ranger by the name of Heartspear who walks onto the battlefield.
Ho, friends. I have put the goblins away from here.
I thought you
come
were
to your
actually
aid.
making out with Lorith.
I thought that you would be... I will be making out with Laura pretty soon, but I can now at this time. I'm coming to Laura's aid with Orin Dontal,
Laura's doing pretty well.
the Orc Slayer.
I just destroyed a dragon.
I just
Beat that.
took down this troll by my lonesome. Right?
Well, it's as well. I know you would, for the tales I have heard from Ella Brimborn about your great deeds.
We've all been, doing our part.
And Heartspear, you see a Beorning dressed in a cloak over rags, wielding a spear on the ramparts.
Ho ho, a friend, fellow honeycake eater.
Oh, I'm a great cook of honey cakes.
Fantastic. We could use aid from your people.
Just don't ask me to pepper a hobbit.
Oh, you also see an orc with a peg leg who is on our side and who we are treating
Really?
with marginal respect.
So don't kill him.
Yeah, don't kill him. unless he goes against us. But he's been true so far. He just wants to get out of here. He apparently was going to be. I assume we've all got the story now. He apparently was. They decided he wasn't good for working anymore, so they were going to throw him in the stew. So he decided to make a break when the Beorning escaped, killing his tormentors.
And Garlock, the peg-leg orc, comes down to the other orc that was about to join the fight and bashes him over the head with the staff, dealing 2 points of damage.
All right.
He did not like getting hit over the head, so he is going to retort by attacking with his scimitar.
And no one else can do anything, eh?
Nope. 8, 12, 16. That is a hit. And he does 3 points of damage.
The peg leg.
The peg leg?
We're
Garlic?
just calling him peg leg now. I know it's ableist, but I'm disabled, so I don't care.
Yeah. And he
Who's
drops
gonna
to
work?
7. The orc
Orc's
is
disabled
going...
too.
The warg is going to go after Rathar. And what does he get to
The
do?
lone warg.
He gets to make a fang attack.
Oh,
And I'll spend a point of hate.
oh.
I'm not worried about the cost. Alright?
Whoops. That's 3 6s.
Oh no.
So how do protection rolls work?
That is if I roll a 10 or a Iosauron on my 12-sided die. That means that there's a chance that this is a really bad injury. So then
Okay.
you roll protection, where it tells you how many dice your armor is worth. And you roll your 12-sided die plus a number of 6-sided equal to your number of armor dice.
Mm-hmm.
And you compare that against the weapon's injury. And if you get
Got
equal to or better than, you do not suffer a wound.
Yeah, but a scimitar can't have that bad an injury.
Well, I didn't get a injury. I just got a 25, which is going to hit him.
Yeah.
And that was a fang attack, attribute of 4.
Yeah. So it's all the times.
Whoops.
Or whatever.
That's 16 points of damage.
So
How much endurance did you start with?
27.
Okay. So you lost a lot of it as the warg bit closed on your throat and shook you around like a rag doll.
Well, now I'm furious, and now I have advantage on all my rolls.
Hooray!
Yes.
Now you can.
Wow,
you
that's
can
pretty good.
take you can take what's called a knockback,
yeah.
which means you can't attack the next round, but you only take half the damage.
Which is a very nice option.
So say that again. I can do a knockback. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can basically kind of recover from the hit a little bit by taking a knockback, but it just means your next attack you have to forego it.
Next round, you can't attack.
That's right. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Is that a wise choice? It sounds like.
It's pretty
When
wise
when
choice
you-
instead of taking too much damage.
Yeah,
you don't need
when
to
you take a lot of damage, and like
Yeah.
there's a limit to how much you can take before your D6s only count if you roll a 4, 5, or 6. You don't get to
Okay.
count 1, 2s, and
when
3s.
you're weary, you don't get to count 1, 2s, and 3s and 4s, right?
There's a lower level called fatigue. When you hit that lower level, that's when you're weary.
Yeah, there's no shame in taking a knockback, and this is probably a pretty good time to do it. You know,
Okay.
it'll be your first, because there's plenty of other people around to kill that warg.
Got
before he
it.
attacks you.
Okay. I'll do the knockback.
Okay, you knock back, and that brings us to new stances. Tolok, what stance?
Well, how close am I? Can I get to the warg?
Yeah, you can get to the warg.
Okay, then I will go open.
Open.
So,
Okay.
so did you take into account that I had a defensive stance, so he loses 1 die attacking me?
Yes.
Okay.
Wargs have a pretty good attack.
I just rolled really
Yeah.
well. I rolled
Yeah.
an epic success.
Oh, nice.
So I said open.
You said open and
Yeah.
Theor
I will go forward.
forward. Wow.
Exactly.
I don't know how to respond. And
Well,
Heartspear.
I just crushed a dragon. I'm like hyped up now.
Yeah.
Heartspear will go forward.
Forward.
Yeah, I feel like I finished off this troll. I can relax a little.
Heartspear, you are first. What do you want to
What
do?
about Lorith?
She's open.
Okay.
I'm gonna rush up next to the warg.
Okay. You run
And
up to
try
here,
to-
run up to here. You get to the warg. And you can make an attack.
All right.
Eric, can you get me?
I hit with two. I hit with two Tengus.
Nice.
17 damage.
17 damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he had 7 points left. He's done.
Nice.
There is one orc left on the battlefield who's making, is reconsidering his life choices.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Theor.
All right. I'm going to leap off of the troll onto the top of this walkway, and then I'm going to run up to the other orc and attack. All right.
Make an athletics roll to see if you can get onto the rampart without, and still have room to do other stuff.
All righty. I will do that. I'm going to use a hope just so I know I make it. All right. That looks good. 8, 6, 16. Yep, just make it.
All right.
All right.
That's your full action.
And then I'm going to attack.
I did.
I get +1, so I get 6 dice. I got a Gandalf. No Tengus, though.
Woo!
So he'll do an injury test for it's a 20. You got to hit a 20.
Let's see. He's got 2 points of armor. But I can always roll an ISR.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I rolled an 8. He's dead.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
And I cleave him, and he goes falling off the edge of the tower.
Battle is over.
All right. Where was that gold? I'm running right towards it.
It's a ways away, and there's a lot of it. There's like more than we could carry.
I know. I'm just thinking I'm Thor, and I gotta have my gold. Oh, and we're here for a halfling too.
Yeah. So
I pry a fang out of the warg and give it to our Beorning friend. I said, show this to Beorn. He will be dazzled by the fact that you killed you guys' most hated prey, a warg, within the Mines of Moria.
Thank you so much.
is there?
Appreciate your caring of my people.
I am a Heartspear. I'm a servant to the trees.
He has an eye patch.
The troll doesn't have anything worthwhile on him?
No.
Okay. So, what about Pegleg?
What about him? He's feeling pretty badass after hitting a orc over the head with his stick.
Yeah. Well done. I say to him,
Thank you.
I toss him one of the other weapons that were dropped on the ground if there are any.
Yeah,
There's a goblin sitting down here too. Down here. Is he still?
I'd look to see if there's any leather armor that I can pilfer.
that's the actor. He's stared shocked.
Okay. All right.
oh, so he's like,
He was playing Bilbo in the play.
and he's just stuck.
Oh, nice.
sitting there.
He's standing there shocked. He's not a fighter.
Right.
He is an artist.
I say, you know, if you go down these stairs and to the left or to the right, there's a room full of gold.
Yeah, but Malik will kill me if I take it.
Malik's dead.
That's right. Oh, Fior will kill you if you take it.
He's not dead.
Yeah, he's not gonna. There's more than you could possibly carry. I
saw what he did to that orc. He could do that to me.
Fior, I'm trying to get rid of him safely.
Why? He's a goblin.
You know, he's just a servant.
Anything he can haul our treasure out for us.
How many of these creatures must we look after and worry about? Go in peace and do not speak of us.
Can I write a poem about you?
Yes, you can.
I will write a poem.
Dude,
Just
it's
don't tell
Fior.
anyone while we're still
F-I-O-R.
Okay, it takes me a couple of days to write poems.
You can perform it in a month.
How long is a month?
Oh, Jesus Christ. 30 days.
Your
I don't
lifespan.
know how much a month is for this world. I don't remember how much.
The life cycle of a goblin parasite, intestinal parasite.
So I can read the poem on my deathbed?
If you like,
Your
yeah.
deathbed is going to be lying in front of you in the next 2 minutes if you don't leave my sight.
I think I want to climb those stairs. Goodbye.
And shut up, you never heard of us.
And he runs out the front gate.
What an idiot. The front gate?
Yeah, the front gate that you didn't enter through.
The what?
Well, the
Here.
orcs ran out of.
Okay. And what's the front gate lead to?
The front gate leads to the stairs that leads back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look at Pegleg and the Beorning and I say, "Where's Dodinas?" Where's Dodinas?
Lead us to the Hobbit. Come on. Let's get rolling.
No.
And the treasure room. Don't
Does
forget
anybody
that.
have any wounds?
I thought that Hobbit was supposed to be in the office, and the office didn't have him, right?
No.
But there were multiple rooms to the office. You only saw the one room.
So we have to go back to the office?
Yeah, you just go down the ladder.
Okay.
But you do have a
All right.
really wounded Beorning with you.
Oh, okay. So does he need treatment with healing?
No, he just needs to sit for 10 minutes and have a drink.
Okay. We can do that.
If you take 10 minutes to have a drink and rest, you get a number of points equal to your heart score back.
And what about your hope? Nah.
No.
I know.
No.
I spent it. I knew it. I was at full for the first time in ages, but it was important. I do not regret it. It was well spent.
Yeah.
All right, so I got 7 points.
Do you have a bow, or are you good at the bow?
I'm good at the bow and I'm good at the spear.
He's
I got a bow
Okay.
and I got a spear.
yeah.
We could always fight from the rearward with the bow until
But do any of
you heal up more.
do any of the orcs have like a hand dagger, a little dagger on them? Because even if you're not proficient, everybody needs a dagger.
Yeah, there are daggers everywhere.
So we give him a dagger.
Yep.
All right.
But I don't give the orc a dagger. Pegleg's gonna have to go with what he's got so far.
Yep.
Which is enough.
So what do you do?
Okay, after we rest, we're gonna go back down and look through those other rooms in the office for Dodinas.
Sure. Make awareness rolls.
Okay. Favorite roll.
Ryan, you can use my bow and arrow if you want.
He's
If you don't
he's
have
got
one.
Yeah, they gave us one. They
Okay.
gave me one.
We picked
Yeah.
up
Okay.
one along the way.
See what you said? You want an awareness roll?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I made it. No changes.
And Theor got a 17 with a Tinga.
Nice.
I got a Sauron's eye.
Oh,
Okay.
You're staring at your wound and going, damn, I really got hit hard. Good thing I took a knockback.
Heart Spear succeeded, but nothing special.
What about Lorith?
Lorith hears, coming from deeper into the study, there is a conspiracy board on the wall showing a map of Middle Earth with Mount Gundabad and Moria,
Gundabad.
and showing then a map of Moria showing the Udin orcs and Malik's fortress, and shows all the interplay between all the orcs there and all the assassination plots going on.
Okay.
Write this all down.
With us?
Hmm?
Can we take it off there and take it with us?
Sure.
But what about?
I'll be back in just a minute. I got to check on my son real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
What about
And lying on the ground next to a ladder, putting up pins on the conspiracy board, is Dodinas, who broke his leg falling off the ladder.
Oh. Does he need treatment?
He does.
Heartspear, you're good with wounds.
Yeah.
Do some healing
I'll
on
try to treat him. I'll try to heal him. It's my old friend. We've come to rescue you.
Oh, Heartspear, thank you.
It has taken us a long journey to get here, and apparently I have the power of Gandalf in me because I got a Gandalf on my healing roll.
Nice.
And you set his broken leg.
We can find something for him to use as a crutch.
I can carry you, my friend.
No, you got to carry treasure.
Dionys is treasure. Friendship's treasure.
Oh, wow.
Water from my flask and ask if he needs food.
Yes. It's... I had nothing to eat but orc stew.
Man, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. You don't want to know what it's made from.
It's made from
Yeah.
orcs.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'm one of
it's
those.
nutritionally complete.
We pool our rations and we make a meal for him out of some of what we've got because we have good rations.
Then you hear a scream.
What kind of a scream?
Scream of Rathar. And you hear a voice go, "Bone Crunch has come for you."
Is that a cereal?
Where is it?
It is that, but it sounds like a really mean orc.
All right,
well,
show yourself. Show yourself, you crazy thing.
Rathar's in the room with us.
Rathar rolled a Iosauron on his search.
Oh,
He opened a door to where there was a mean orc waiting for him.
Oh,
That's not good. I'm back, by the way.
Yeah, you opened the door to a mean. You know this orc. This orc's by the name is Bone Crunch, and he's what passes as a doctor down here, where he will either amputate your leg if you have an injury, or order you to be thrown in the stew. There's no other treatments.
euthanasia.
And he is here. You open the door, and he is going to attack you. But first, we're going to take a 10-minute break.
Alright, see if there's anything in the chat. See if
Yeah, let's take a look at the chat before we take a drift off.
our faithful viewers.
And we got some spam in the chat. That's always fun. Lets us know that the bots are watching. We do have a viewer. If you have any questions for us about the One Ring or Middle
Comments,
Earth or anything,
things you want to say,
yeah, things you want to see in the show,
epithets you want to throw at us,
please put it in there, and we will get to it when we come back from our 10-minute break.
All right.
Right.
See everybody.
See you at 9:10.
All right.
I gave you the tea from the door, from the little pitcher.
Okay.
Yukon, Michigan.
How'd your training go, Mike?
Good.
Cool.
So what you're training for, Mike?
The National Oceanic, I don't know, something administration, basically to be a weather spotter to report to the Cleveland, report to the government about weather
Or you have
in
like
my
a
area.
tracking station or something at your house, or
No.
okay?
But just to you call them in, you let them know that you're certified to give them the information. You know what I mean? So,
Got it.
but there's I'm not a ham radio operator, but there was a lot of ham radio operators. They were in there too.
So does that mean you're going to be chasing tornadoes too?
That's pretty much what was in there. I don't think I'll be doing that, but there was a lot of storm chasers.
They get tornadoes in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want. Yeah. We just had a really severe storm with really high winds here just a couple weeks ago. So it was just for that. I there's a couple things. I signed up for the Ohio response team, so they always have all these opportunities to do different things. Like one whole course was like basically CPR on children and dealing with disasters involving children. You know, one was about stopping bleeding, things like that.
That's cool.
We'll give George one more minute, then we'll hop in.
My brother-in-law John Zoranek used to be a first responder for the
All right.
firehouse.
All right, everybody's here. Let's get ready to go back. You know the song.
Yeah, Mike, I had to take up I had to start the music last time.
Well, I'll have to. Yeah, I'm sure you did a beautiful job.
Well, I'm not the bass you are, so.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Are we?
In 3, 2, 1.
Bane of the purple.
Bane of the purple light.
Bane of the purple light.
Bane of the
Purple light.
And welcome back to Threats from Mirkwood, the Bane of the Purple Bite. I'm your Lore Master Garrett. We are playing our fun in Moria right now. And while we were on break, I just had a revelation where every session of an adventure that you participate in, you get 3 points for skill points, and you get 3 adventure points to help you level up. So you're going to be getting so many points once we get out of Moria.
Right.
And let's also go around the table of the mics here and tell, for benefit of our new player, Brian, tell a fun piece of trivia about your character. So,
Me?
Yeah, go for it.
I am a ranger of the north, a warden. My true name is Orendar, and the small folk call me Heartspear, servant to the trees, but I actually am an heir of Arnor, and I do have a Numenorian crown, a circlet of ponderment that lies upon my brow that shows my noble lineage.
And Tolak?
Tolak? Well, I mentioned that I was descended from Ael, the Dark Elf, and forgot to note for people that haven't read the Silmarillion that is a character a small character from the Silmarillion who hooks up with one of the daughters of the elves that came back from Valinor, and kind of traps her and takes her to wife. So my family was not exactly perfect, and some of them may have worshipped the Dark Lord in times past, but not now. Not now.
Cool. And Feor?
Oh, Feor, he is related to Prince Thror, who is the Prince of Erebor. So the prince is the one who passed down the toe ring to him to basically keep away from his family, since it has a lot of bad omens with it.
Yeah. And Rathar, if you have a secret you would like to make up to add to the group?
I'm of direct lineage to Bornir, and I am questing to figure out if I can unlock the ability that my lineage has to convert to a bear. I cannot now, but my goal is figure out how I can make that happen.
Right.
Okay.
Someday.
You can do that.
So when Rathmar's asleep, I trim some of my beard off, and I start pasting it on him so he looks like he's thinking he's turning into a bear.
Pranked. Or is it hazing?
You caught me mid-drink too, man. I had to control myself from spitting that all out.
What about Lorith?
You tell about Lorith.
I can't tell Lorith's secrets in mixed company.
And other little bit of news, back from vacation, and while I go on vacation, I do like writer retreats for my relaxation, and I wrote an arc of 3 adventures for our group, based off of the book The Three Realms of the Elves.
Writer retreats. You mean when
Hooray.
you visited your parents before you went to Gary Con?
Yeah. I sit and I write in my spare time.
Yeah.
Cool, let's go back. We have a new battle map. Let's put that onto there. Have I shared it? Yes, I shared it with everybody. So we see up here is Bonesaw. She is tough orc. Bone Crunch. She's a tough orc. She is wielding a meat cleaver that is known as Doctor's Assistant.
How big is it? How big is the head of this meat cleaver?
Oh, it's about 3 feet long.
Oh!
She has an ability called Surgical Strike, where she can spend a point of hate to double endurance loss on a hit.
Oh.
And if you hit her, she can spend a point of hate called I haven't stayed alive this long because of my pretty face, or she can double her parry, which decreases your chances of hitting her. It's kind of like shield.
God.
She is pretty pretty.
Rathmar, what has she been doing to you?
She's she's a camp doctor.
So everybody declare your stances.
All right,
Forward.
How are we coming up on her?
Forward for her.
I am defensive.
Forward.
Because I'm still furious, because I'm wounded. I have advantage on my rolls.
I'm gonna go rearward
Rearward?
for this round at least.
Sure. Fior, what did you say?
I'm going forward.
Forward. And it's not just her. She brought with her 3 archers and 5 orc
Or
soldiers.
she did.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, well. It's all right.
See, I knew I needed to be an archer. You should have told us what she had before we.
You can change your stances if that changes your things. I'm not, because you would have seen this.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good with this. We'll start with Fior.
All right, Fior is going to rush past Bone Crusher then, since Rathmar's got her handled, And I'm going to go after one of these archers right here.
Yep, those are just the soldiers. Those aren't the archers.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
We're
the
up
archer.
here.
I gotcha. Well, I'm going to go for the orc.
They got
All right.
sarcastic looks on their face. Overconfidence. Wipe that overconfidence.
Well, I bet.
I'm going to go for the one on the left so that frees up somebody to get up those steps.
For bone crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I am Gandalf City tonight. Another Gandalf.
Woo!
No Tengu.
Cool.
Gandalf City.
And that's on this guy here.
Which guy? Click again.
That guy there.
All
Right
right.
in front of this.
He has 2 dice of. Ooh, 2 6s. Well, that's a 13 total.
He fails.
Okay, so he is dead.
Okay. So I'm going to hug him. So he's my protection.
Okay.
Call him
Get out of
George.
What's
Body
the
shield.
what's the light like in here?
There are lanterns within the area, but once you go out the door, which is where Bone Crunch is, then it gets into darkness.
So is a song a quick action? Do we have time for battle songs? That's what I'm saying.
Depends on your stance. I think you could do it as an open stance as a
Not
bonus
rearward.
action, not rearward. Alright, so that was Fior, and now we go to Heartspear.
Heartspear is worried about his friend, Rathar, and his peg-legged friend. And so he's going to go on Bone Crunch with his spear, who actually magical, and it loathes orcs so much. He hits her for a total of 11 damage.
Sure, what was the... How much did you hit her by?
Because she can do some magical stuff. 22 to hit
22
with a
to hit.
Tengu.
How much did you hit her by over your strength?
A 6.
By a 6, that won't make any difference. You can't parry that. Let's see. So, yeah, tell me how you take out Bone Crunch.
Oh my god.
Wow.
One strike.
Yeah, she's a low endurance, but
That's why she has all that
special
special
abilities
shit.
to keep her from getting hit.
Well, it didn't work this time, did it?
Nope.
Nice.
I drive my spear right into her chest, crack open her sternum, and black blood pours down my spear, and she looks startled and then weakened as her cleaver drops off out of her hand and rattles on the floor in a somewhat chaotic circular motion till it falls still, and then the breath of her life and the light in her eyes go out.
Very nice. And now go to Fior. Oh no, we did Fior. We have Rathar.
Okay, so I will. I guess I move forward now since there's no. There is no
I
more
didn't mean
target
to
anymore.
steal your kill. I thought she was going to be harder to kill than that.
No, it's I'm not. I'm here to protect people. So I'm like, there's someone else I can go protect. So how far can I move?
You can move up to anybody on the map.
All right, so I'm going to move up to this guy right here. And can I stab him with my spear?
You absolutely can.
Okay. So I will I got a Gandalf,
Nice.
Yeah.
and I hit. So what does that mean?
That means she's got to make a protection test against your injury.
Doing it. Were you doing it one-handed or two-handed?
My spear,
Yeah.
one-handed.
Okay.
He rolled a 13 against your injury. What's your injury?
He probably doesn't know what his spirit.
The number
Yes.
16.
So he failed, so you instantly killed him.
All right.
Let's see who hasn't gone. Tolak.
What about Lorith? She's open.
She goes after the players go.
All right. So I'm reward. So I'm going to use my bow to pick off one of the archers if I can.
Sure.
The midmost archer, I guess.
Sure.
And this is just normal amount of boxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. It's not injury. It's definitely gonna hit. Come on. Alright. One Tengu. I made it, and I have a Tengu.
Sure. Damage plus strength.
That's 11.
11 points. That's one dead goblin.
Okay. So we won't worry about how the hate she's missing. He's missing.
Lorith
One
will
dead archer.
join you and try to finish off archers.
Mm-hmm.
She hits for 3 points to the guy on the right. And Pegleg will rush up to this guy and attack him with the stick.
Well, he's got a weapon now.
Oh, he's got a weapon? What kind of weapon did you give him?
Something from the
Scimitar.
yeah, scimitar.
Scimitar? Sure. He's got 3 dice in scimitar. He got a Tengu.
Nice.
He's let's call him an attribute 2 character. And Scimitar does 3, so he did like 5 points of damage to this guy, bringing him down to 7 points of endurance. That's respectable.
It is.
Good job, Garlic.
Good job.
And that's all of them. Now we go to villains. Guy on Garlic. Let's see if he kills Garlic. He attacks with his own scimitar. And he spends a point of hate. That misses. This guy will go up to Fior. Attack Fior. He spends a point of hate. That's gonna miss. This guy will go up to Rathar. Spend a point of hate. That's a 29 to hit you.
Oh my god.
I rolled 2 Tengus and a 10 on the feet die.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to make a protection test, Rathar.
So everything's double. So how do I do that? Do I just roll double number dice, or
You roll a number of 12 feet die, a 12-sided die, plus a number of 6-sided dice equal to your armor.
so I have? So I'm not wearing any armor right now, but I have what they call.
I'll give you the armor. I'm not going to deny you.
I got the skin coat.
Didn't you take armor off one of the orcs?
Yeah, I asked to, but I wasn't sure. So leather armor gives how many dice?
2d6.
2d6. I get additional one because of my skin. So do I roll? So with the protection, do I just roll those twice and keep whichever ones are best?
No, you roll the 12-sided dice plus 3 6-sided dice and add it all up.
Okay, but what it says, I have advantage with those rolls. So.
Oh,
It
then
means
you
two
roll
12-sided dice.
you roll the 12-sided dice twice and take the better number.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't re-roll the d6.
Okay, it's just the d6 or once. All right.
Yeah.
So I got 21 with one Tengu.
Nice. That sounds like you made it.
Yeah, you definitely made it against an orc scimitar. Let's see, that's 8 plus
Good pair.
3. You take 11 points of damage.
You can knock
You
back.
can knock
Okay, you
back
said
if you
so I
want.
rolled 3 die because of the leather. Was that it, or is it 2?
I'm sorry?
I'm just sorry. I'm doing the math again. So the leather was 2.
Yes, 2 plus 1
Okay,
for your
all right. Yeah, I did it right. So how much did you said 11 points?
11 points. You can knock back
All
if
right.
you choose.
Yeah, I'm hurting pretty good.
Yeah, you could knock back and take
Yeah, I'm a
it down
knockback.
to 5.
Okay, the 2 goblins are up here. They will fight against those that are in the back.
Any archers left?
Yeah, there are 2 archers left. One will go against Tolak.
But they've been hurt, right?
One's been hurt by Lorith.
Yeah.
He spends a point of hate to shoot at Tolak. That'll miss. 1 attack against Lorith. Eye of Sauron.
Oh. She's gotta make a protection test.
Protection test. She has 3 plus 2. That's a 19. She makes that roll.
Nice.
And she will suffer from the arrow, the bow, 3 points of damage. And her endurance is 27, so she's down to 24. That was their turn. New stances.
Forward.
Fior, what stance do you choose?
What we got left? I'll go forward again. What the heck?
Alright. Rathar, what do you choose?
Defensive.
Defensive. And Heartspear?
I try to can I sing a song to try to give back some endurance to Rathnar and the
Yeah.
party?
You have to go in
all right.
open stance for that.
I will do that.
You go open stance. Tolak, you are first.
Alright, can I get up to the archers and...
The archers are a little far.
Okay, who's near?
You can get up to the guy who's on Fior or the guy who's on Rathar.
I'll get up to the guy who's on Rathgar.
Okay.
So I'm doing more damage. Yeah, so... Alright. Aha, I got injury.
Cool.
Tengu. Non-Tengu. Non-Tengu. Of course, I've already made it.
I got an 18, 2 6s.
Yeah, that doesn't make it.
Okay. He's dead.
Okay. Well, that was fast.
Yeah. And Fior.
All right, Fior's gonna swing to the guy on his right here. And I'm still holding the other orc in my arm, so I'm only hitting this guy one-handed. All right, got a Tengu. 10, 17, 19, 26 with a Tengu. So I'm raging. So 4, 10, 11, 5, 16 damage.
Woo! That slaughters a guy.
Okay. And I'm holding a dead orc in front of me so that they can't hit me with their bow.
And Heart Spear.
Heartspear is going to sing the Shire Wine Harvest song. Scrape down the hoe, scrape, 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 till the soil brings forth the grape. Tending the tendrils of the vine brings forth the fruit of the fine Shire wine. Harvest is all over, our feet are stained blue. Wish there was a Shire cobbler to make wine stomping shoes.
Yay! Make a song roll.
I'm drinking wine, so it like really fits.
Yeah, me too.
See, Brian, it doesn't stop no matter what character it is. You can say you were witness to it. I do succeed with no Tengus.
Okay, so Rathar and Tolak and Feor, you gain 2 points back of endurance loss.
Nice.
And then I'll move my maximum
You
distance.
can get up to
Oh,
anybody
it's even
from
got
where
a
you're at.
25 feet or...
There's no feet in this game. It's just wherever
Right,
the
well,
DM says you can go.
I'll go up to the archer here.
All right. And you can attack them if you want.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, the
I'll
song's
do
a
that.
bonus action.
Gandalf. Oh my god.
Wow. And he's got 1 die of
18,
armor.
18 protection test. Because the spear hates orcs and goblins.
That was a 5.
Alright.
That was a miss.
Yeah, I just basically like swipe his head off with the spear, and then I pivot around and look at the other guy with the bow over here, and I go, "Boo!"
He starts to cry. And Rathar, it's your turn. There's a guy on Garlock, and there is the archer.
Because he didn't knock back.
And I reach the archer.
Oh yeah, you knocked back on the last
Did you?
round.
Did he knock back or
Yeah.
did he?
Did you not? You knocked back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I did knock back on the last one, so I don't know if I'm allowed to do anything.
No,
You are not allowed. You
No.
That's okay.
Okay.
regain your footing.
We'll take.
All right,
those.
Loreth will try to finish the one on Garlock. 2, 3, 4, 5. She hits with 2 Tengus. 3 plus 14 is 17 damage. This guy had 7 points left. Shot through the heart.
And you're too late. You give love a bad name.
A bad.
Is that Laura's theme now?
It's always been Laura's theme. Are you kidding?
Now we have Garlock. He will go after the archer. Give him 3 dice for a scimitar. He hits. He got a Tengu. So that's 5 points of damage. And he kills the archer.
So there's no archers left.
There's nobody left.
But more importantly, there's no archers left.
That is true.
All right. So what's Dodinas been doing?
Dodinas has been cowering in the corner, watching this, fascinated.
And her.
You like the Shire song?
I liked it very much.
I sang it for him to remind him of home and give him hope.
I wish I had a tavern that you could sing it in, but my tavern got burned down.
We shall rebuild it once again. And I pull out some old Toby to smoke with him.
I go and try and find something for him to use as crutches with his broken leg.
Sure. You find some severed goblin legs.
You look for medical supplies, serious medical supplies for the orc captains or something.
You know, like pieces of wood or metal laying about.
Yeah, there's some pieces of wood.
Yeah. We'll fix them so that they're even and try and, whatever. If I have to use goblin armor to pad the arms so that he's got something. Do we have enough stuff here to build a travois if we need it?
Yeah, you can. There's plenty of stuff here.
We'll put it on and we'll make somebody carry it on their back. We'll put it together just in case we need it at some point, which I'm guessing we will. We got two, people with leg problems with us right now. So, what did you say, Heartspear?
Heartspear will carry.
It's going to be a long way out. We've achieved our goals.
Understand.
Now we should leave.
Well, and we can exchange him, who's carrying him. But yes, I agree. We have achieved our goal, and it will take us many weeks to leave.
What's this magical portal in front of us?
It is a piece of dwarven engineering that shines a little bit of light around a reflecting pool.
Marvelous invention.
Can I do a lore roll?
Certainly.
Is that mirror?
Dwarves are so talented.
Especially with toe rings.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they're so talented, I don't understand what it is.
Does anybody need healing for another wound?
Nobody took one.
I can give it a go. I'll give it a go. Since I am favored in lore.
Oh, did we ever heal the orc?
Well, I got a 19 with a ting.
It's a permanent injury. It's not a wound. Okay. I'm sorry, what did you
19.
get, George? 19?
19 with a tengu.
Nice.
This was a gift to the dwarves from the wizard Saruman when he made a visit. That he had this crafted with dwarf ingenuity to craft the pool and all of the artwork around it. But he enchanted it to create light so that there would always be light shining because it reflects off of these crystals that are in the ceiling that look like the stars in the sky. And this more brightly illuminates those crystals here.
Do I get a sense of shadow or no?
No.
Okay.
Kind of the
Before
opposite.
he turned.
Mm.
Yeah.
It is magnificent. I don't sense shadow.
The crystals are beautiful, even though I love the woods.
Yeah.
In
over these
our
prairie caves.
time period, Sorman hasn't turned yet.
So I'm still interested.
He never will. Don't speak of that. Now, we can talk like this all the way out of the Mines of Moria.
Well, after we hit the treasure room. Got to hit the treasure room.
We don't need to hit the treasure room.
Yes,
It'll
we
just
do.
slow us down.
It's
We're
ill-gotten
dwarves.
gain, and it will curse us.
I'm headed to the treasure room. I just got to do. I know I'm not a treasure hunter.
Where'd the dwarf go?
The dwarf.
Treasures that we saved
We lost one party.
Well, unless Rathmar can give me a very interesting story about what Bone Crusher used to do with him. That's the only other deterrent that might sway him from going to the treasure room.
Well, I can tell you a story about the dwarves. I saw that if you want to rescue your friends from their control.
Well, yes, that's where I'm headed. I assume they'd be by the treasure.
Well, they're in a room that leads to the treasure, but the treasure is
All right.
that was
Well,
for the
we'll
orcs.
see and the doors will help carry the treasure out. I think that's a
Actually,
perfect.
you actually passed by the treasure as we went down here. We had to go past it as we went down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez. How'd I miss it? I should have smelled that. What happened?
You were too busy looking at your toe.
You're
Well,
losing
he's
it.
shiny,
The
you know.
treasure is that we rescued or freed so many slaves here, my friend,
Hey, gotta stay true to my character.
and liberated many evil orcs from their
Right. I know of no dwarf that would
desperate
just
souls.
bypass treasure. I just,
'Cause
if I
we
was a
shadow-
accepted.
no
Your
problem.
shadow path is fading.
No problem. No,
Sure.
I'm just living to my character. I think every dwarf would be there, right?
What's your shadow path? Is it dragon sickness?
No, it's actually not. I'm actually a warden. So I'm path of despair. See, I'm in despair because I don't have any treasure.
Yeah, see, I'm in the path of despair as well.
Oh
So
my.
despair is what's distracting me. All the good things I could do with the treasure.
But you could never
Think-
carry it all.
Well, I can start.
You could take.
We're going to have a lot of extra helping hands to carry the treasure out too.
Every moment we delay is another battle we must face, and risk the lives of those we have hoped
Liberated.
to free.
Oh no, we're sturdy folk, the dwarves. You know, we can handle another hour of suffering.
I'm going to try and inspire them to want to leave.
Okay, there's no dice rolls for interacting with a party member. That's all role playing.
I'm gonna sing a song
Sing it.
to enhearten
Sing
And,
a song. Sing it.
awe, or awe them. Heed no darkness with thy hearts. Fellowship shall set the spark. Arm to arm or back to back, a fire of courage fills the lack.
Yay!
Yay!
So do I make a song?
No, you don't
No.
make rolls against party members.
Well, I'm trying to
Yes.
engender something here.
You're trying to role play it out
Yeah, I'm
and
trying
see
to
how it
inspire
goes.
them to come. And I say,
Oh.
come, Dodinas. We'll take
I
you
just
to
hear
your
the
freedom.
voice reflecting off the gold, and it's a beautiful sound. Golden singing.
I should have used my high voice. Damn it. That would have gotten ya. But I'm drinking wine and it's not as accessible.
I think he's lost his hearing
Yeah.
in that rain.
What's the way out?
The way out, you have two choices. You can back out the way that you came, all the way up through the Dwaro Delph. You can do a little bit about the same distance, but not going all the way through the Dwaro Delph. And you can try to go through the heavily guarded east door. Or you can back through the road and back yourself out to the western doors.
Where does the western doors lead?
The lake.
Which way is Lorien?
That's to the east. The eastern door.
Oh, so that's quite a... That would be like going through more of the mines.
No, it would be about the same distance that you did to get here. Only you wouldn't be going through the Dwaro Delph. You would be going over the Great Bridge and then going out through the eastern gate. But that tends to be more heavily guarded.
We don't want to do that. We want to go the easiest path. So the path we've already tread may be easier because we know what's there. We've still set that light, right? That light is still burning. That is scaring the orcs away from it.
Mm-hmm.
What say you, friends? Which path should we take on our way out of this abyss?
Past the treasure.
If I was,
Already headed that way.
if not for the people we'd have to save, I would say go to the east gate. But since we have people that we need to rescue, I say let's take the easiest path, the path we have cleared
Okay.
through the secret entrance that Laura showed us of.
What does Laura say?
Laura says, I think either through the western gate, which is a much longer trip, or we go out through the Glimmer Mirror, the way we came in.
That was a Tolkien slip that he said trap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. Never disappoint the GM. Oh, he's got trust for us everywhere, no matter which way we go. So.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go. Let's lead that way. Do we go past the treasure that way?
The treasure is just a side thing as you back out. Yeah.
So we'll let him go in and grab 2 handfuls, and then we'll pull him out physically if we need to.
I'm grabbing a bag. Or a pot.
No, you're not going to be able to take that much. It's heavy.
You can carry 10 treasure worth of treasure out of there.
Alright, 10 treasure it is. I haven't made any money this entire adventure. What kind of dwarf am I?
Well, if you were a Ferengi, you'd already be kicked out.
A Ferengi? Kicked out? Exactly, for not getting treasure by now. Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're not a Ferengi.
Yeah. No, I'm a dwarf. Hey, shiny things are still good.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm still trying to figure out if you're a female dwarf or not.
Exactly, you wouldn't know. Not by my beard.
yeah, the length of the beard doesn't really say anything, right?
No. Mm-mm. I think we had that discussion. I forget how it ended. Yeah.
Listen,
Rathnar should probably take treasure so he can buy some goods when he leaves, but
Rathnar's already grabbed a couple treasure on his way by. But he didn't have a backpack. So
got holes in his pocket.
I got a lot of holes in my pockets.
it was okay. The cloak, my spare cloak I gave you has 2 pockets. So.
All right, good. So I just want to know, where in this map was where Gandalf said, "Fly, you fools."
That's the bridge in the.
that's a doom.
East, right? In the east.
We could have went that way. You want to go that way?
No. It's going to be heavily guarded.
With the ball. There's no Balrog.
Listen, I have faced so many Balrogs. It's not what I need right now.
Only killed 1.
I don't have enough wine in the fridge for a Balrog right now.
Let's see, where is the Fly You Fools?
Doesn't matter. We're not going that way.
I know, I just wanted to click on the map for him to see it. Okay.
You're giving him
Did you
ideas.
remember that you have a prisoner with you also?
A what?
A prisoner?
No.
A prisoner?
Before you entered Moria, there was agent
her.
of...
gosh. You haven't reminded us. You forgot about her too, didn't you?
No, she's in my notes. I just I don't feel like doing anything with her.
She's a pain in the ass.
We put her on the spit.
No. I dislike her intensely, but I wouldn't even let that happen.
Works too.
If she gets through Moria with us all the way, that's that's pretty good for her. You know what I mean? It's not.
Think
like
of all the
you-
experience.
Yeah.
Think of all the experience she'll get.
All right. So you
We,
are.
we don't like this woman, Rathnar.
She's gagged for a reason. She's gagged and bound.
So let's open the book up to traveling through Moria. You're going to be doing a couple of days of travel.
Okay. I say Brian's got to take up Varen's job as the lookout. Fair's the guide.
Good. I'm good with that. I'm good at that.
Brian's the lookout. That's good because it wasn't an option. It was like somebody's
Awareness.
got to do that job, baby. It's got to be you. No, I mean we could argue about what. Mike's the scout and I'm the hunter. When we do travel.
And
That's
George is the guide.
Yes, I just said that. Well, I said Fayor's the guide. Yes, I was like, Fair guide. Rather lookout, Heartspear scout, Tulak hunter.
There are no hunters here. There are delvers when you are in Moria.
Delvers.
Their function is to ensure the safety of the marching company.
Yeah,
They make a craft roll.
that's fine. I've been building up my craft.
So you want to be a hunter? Okay.
Yeah, I want to be the delver.
You want to be the delver.
Yeah,
All right.
if that's what's associated.
That's what's associated
Instead of
with
hunter.
the Ultra of the
That's
Rolls.
fine.
So you guys start down here. This is where the mines are. Look how low you got. You're so close to the Balrog's throne room. It's not
How
even
low?
funny.
Wow.
And you go.
Better hope we don't roll bad.
Yeah, and go the wrong direction.
Uh-huh.
So
How much party hope do we have, Garrett?
You have
I used
4 points.
So that's not bad.
You traveled this far along. Fior, make a travel roll.
Alrighty. I am favored with my sunstone, singing a traveling song. And I rolled a Gandalf and a Tengu.
Nice.
Okay, so you travel
Man,
extra
we city
distance
tonight.
to here. Brian, let's see who gets to do a random action. Brian, roll a d6 for me.
4.
4, that is the lookout. Who's our lookout?
He is.
You are. Cool.
That's
You
Brian.
roll for you.
Rathnar.
So you're going to be making an awareness roll. So make an awareness roll for me.
Is a 10. Not good enough.
Not good enough? Okay, let's see what happens. Mary, roll a
Are you fake?
12-sided.
7.
7. Another day goes by as you get lost going through the labyrinth of tunnels and passages, going through the dark.
Ooh.
Everybody gains 3 fatigue.
Crap.
And we get to roll on the random chamber generator to see where you camp.
How does fatigue add up?
Fatigue is compared to endurance. Once your fatigue is equal to half of your endurance, then you are exhausted, and 1, 2s, and 3s on the 6-sided dice count as zeros.
Got it.
We're lucky we got the night on the mattress that time because we got rid of our old fatigue. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see where we go. Mike, roll a d12.
9.
A large dwelling. Workshop. Extended dwarven families lived in mansions where several generations would live in the same complex. A great door connected with each dwelling with the rest of the city, and this door carried the sigil of the clan. George, roll a D12. Let's see if it's a good place.
George has still got
All
a
right.
song.
Eye of Sauron.
It is held
It's a
by
wonderful
foes. You go into this mansion, and it is, you think you are alone and are going to be able to rest. Let's see. Mary, evens or odds?
Odds.
Nope.
What does the note mean?
You enter, and you smell sulfur.
Uh-oh.
And you hear
Fly, you
screaming.
fools!
I look at Pegleg. Really?
Pegleg begins shaking. And you look, and you move further in, and you see torches all over the place. Every 6 inches, there's a torch, and there's a bonfire in the middle of the room, and there is a masked orc with a dagger sacrificing a goblin over the fire, and then throwing the body into the fire.
Nothing to
That
See
sounds
here.
like not my problem.
Everybody make
You
a
back out
stealth roll.
slowly.
Not my circus. Not my monkey.
We don't need to engage. We don't need to engage. All right.
Brian, this is the faction of orcs called the Udin orcs. They worship the Balrog.
I made it with
Got
the
it.
Tengu.
I was doing so well with the Gandalfs. I rolled another Eye of Sauron.
Yeah, I rolled
Oh my god. You trip over the drum.
18.
You know, it was the extra treasure I took.
Yeah, that's probably what happens. It falls out of your pouch, like the
Exactly.
bag rips open and all the coins come down.
The
Hartsper succeeded with Tengu and his stealth.
the priest orc takes his staff and slams it on the ground, and the ground cracks open.
Oh, shit.
And then a whip appears from beneath, a fiery whip
Oh.
that wraps around Fior's leg.
I've been warning you guys this whole time.
And that's where
What
we
is
call the
this?
session.
Wait, Feor didn't do
Cliffhanger.
his song. I challenged you
Okay,
to
say
only
it.
do a song.
Say it, Feor.
Brian accepted because he was new.
What? Well, I didn't
Say
hear
the
anything.
lines. Say the lines, Fior.
Sing that song.
I got Flee, you fools.
Thank you.
But wait, I got to pick up my treasure.
Yeah, it's where you're going. There's not going to be any need for it.
All right. What is it? Balrog 999? We got this.
Yeah.
So much hate. I'll make up a new character. I'll make up a new character.
Oi.
All right. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Threats from Mirkwood, the Bane of the Purple Bite. I am your lore master, Garrett. You can find me on Blue Sky at Barefoot Tour Guide. With me is Mary.
Hi, I'm Tolok, and I'm available at agingophelia@pinterest.com. Twitter will not let me back in. I think they're suppressing me.
And we have George.
Hey everybody, this is George. I'm playing Fior, the Dwarf of the North, and thanks for joining tonight.
And Mike?
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm playing Heartspear, and you can find me on Twitter or Facebook at Padme's Lover, like Darth Vader.
And Brian?
Hi, I'm Brian Munn. I'm playing Rathnar.
Cool.
And you can find me on Twitter and Facebook under BD Munn at iCloud.com.
Cool. And I'd like to remind you, we do have a Patreon here at patreon.com/Garrett Crow. So please show us a little love with that. And until next time,
Bane of the Purple Bite.
Bane of the
purple
bite.
Bull.
Bane of the
Purple
bite.
And thank you for watching, everybody.